I would have words with you.
What? Oh, wait. You're in my camp. How did you get in my camp? Out of curiosity. Hello?
We meet again.
Yes, we do.
As predicted.
As you predicted, yes, that's true.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Okay. You were sorting something before, and I know I've got a million other questions, but what were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
I will keep that in mind. Are there other ways that you can help us out of curiosity?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
You can do that? Whoa, I didn't know anybody could do that. Is that really that easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Oh, okay, great. Also, you did mention a cost. What kind of cost? Like my soul for their soul? Do I have to find you a different soul to make up the difference?
A matter of coin.
Coin? You want coin? But the things you'll learn along the way. Yeah, you know what? If one of us happens to perish, I will bring you the coin you've asked for and get them back from the dead. Yes, thank you. And it's nice to see you hanging out at camp. Really and truly, it's good to see you again. Anybody see that our new friend is here? Oh, look at everybody seems to be settling in really nicely, huh?
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem.
Yeah, it would.
How do you feel?
Oh, yeah, actually, surprisingly fine. Despite everything.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it?
Yeah, it kinda is.
Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me.
I'm sorry.
Suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
I know that all of this makes literally zero sense, though, which is kind of the most confusing part. Why haven't we turned? What's so special about our tadpoles?
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest.
Okay.
Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Yes, it does. Hey, Lizelle, is everything okay?
A fine evening, don't you think?
I do.
The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
Honestly, I was about to say that you were being very poetic, and then you called it all hideous, and I'm here for it. I am. I'm here for the poetry into the not poetry, and then something about tears? What do you mean by tears?
Look above.
Okay.
Watch the moon cross the sky.
Okay.
The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush. Clear.
Are all Githyanki from the tears? I'm sorry, I really don't know much about the Githyanki, so I want to know more.
Your curiosity is to be commended.
Thank you.
Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many.
Huh.
It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command.
Oh.
But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Agreed. But it was really nice talking to you and getting to know you. Astarion, everything okay?
You know, I've been thinking.
About?
Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Honestly, I'm more impressed that you think that we'll be able to find the druid tomorrow. I haven't even found exactly where the goblin camp is or talked my way into it, but... Astarion, are you saying that you're going to miss me? Aw, that's like the sweetest thing. Even though you didn't say it at all, I'm gonna say that you said that.
Why not?
Exactly.
You've been to the Hells and back. Survived the crash. Survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. Honestly, I didn't think you liked me too much, and now you're out here giving out compliments. I'm a bard, therefore I'm suspicious.
You have your charms.
That's how I make money.
More than you think.
Oh, I know.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
You know, Astarion. That smile you're giving me right now is exactly the same one I give to people after a really long night when they want another story, and I have to give it because otherwise I don't get to pay the bills. So just know, from one performer to another, well done, but also watch yourself.
Oh. You're no fun.
Oh, I am.
Sleep tight. I'll see you later.
Night.
I'm sure.
Shadowheart, everything okay?
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
I mean, same. 100% same. How are you feeling overall?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign.
It's weird, right?
But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Oh, if you started to turn, no hesitation. I just end your misery then and there because honestly, I'd hope that you would do the exact same thing for me.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed.
That's very sweet
But
of you.
you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
You too. Wow. Compliment from Shadowheart? Astarion trying to put the weird moves but not moves on me. Got to get to know Will and Lae'zel a little bit better. Overall, not a bad night so far. I'm gonna get some sleep before other people try to talk to me. Namely, well, everybody. I was gonna say just, I think Withers is what they said their name was, but pretty much everybody. I need sleep. Or at least, I need to meditate. Because there's just so much talking recently. I'm tired. I know we had already left, and now we find ourselves back here in the grove, but we forgot to talk to Zevlor. And I think somebody had pointed me in the direction of over here, and then there should be... Wait, are there people up there? How do you get up there? Wait, how do I get up there? I want to go meet them. Wait, really? Is there a way up? Oh, that would feel weird if I, like, got all the way, like, here, and I didn't stop by and say hi.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate,
Oh?
well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Listen, I just wanted to say hi because you seem to have the coolest spot to hang out in this entire place. How did you even? I had to work some fancy magic and leave everybody else behind, but wow, This is really nice. I could see why you're spending more time up here. But listen, not with that attitude, right? We fight and we win. That's it. That's all. Honestly, I don't let myself think of anything but that, because otherwise there's no chance that I'm going to win, kind of thing. So we just keep a positive attitude. It's annoying. Trust me. Even I annoy myself sometimes with it, but it works.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Oh, this is interesting. All right, sure. It's a bet. If you all make it, 10 gold. That's what I'm gonna put, 10 gold on the line.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate.
Agreed.
Looking forward to it.
Likewise. Oh, that's gonna be the easiest bit of gold I've ever made in my entire life, let me tell you. I saw, though, this thing over here while I was coming. What is over here? Is this a really stupid idea? Uh-huh. Wholeheartedly it is. Oh, whose stuff is this? Am I gonna be stealing somebody's stuff? Is that a whole village over there? Ish? Okay. Actually, this is a really good vantage spot. But who's... Okay. Nobody else needed it. I apparently did. I shall take it and remember it fondly. I want to go back and find everybody else. How did she get up here? Unless she could work the same kind of funky magic that I can. Which, I mean, isn't really that hard. Let's be real, but which way did she... Huh. What's that over there? Oh no. Zoe, you left everybody behind. Should you You're gonna do it, aren't you? Yup, Yup. Wait. Is that... That looks like... Okay. Now, that doesn't look like one of our tieflings. Can I get to there from here and go say hi and see if I can figure all of this out ahead of time? Or is Will gonna be really angry? Will might be really angry at me. But at the same time, I might be able to stop a murder before it happens on either side, because... Could probably take him in a fight kind of thing, but at the same time, I don't want... You know what I mean? Oh, Zoe. Zoe. What would your violin say? See if you can get over there and go say hi. Yeah, that's exactly what it would say. Hi! So, you look like you're in a pickle. And don't ask me how I got over here, but... Can I just talk? You look like you're in really bad shape right now. Oh good, you light on fire too.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Hi. Okay, this is probably the world's stupidest question, but I feel the need to ask it anyways, but are you alright?
Me?
Yeah.
Never been better.
Excellent. Good, glad to hear it.
Well, fuck me. It's you.
Me?
The Nautiloid.
Yeah. Wait.
Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did.
The Paladins of who? I don't remember you from the ship at all. Wait, you were on there too? Was everybody? Who wasn't on this ship at this point?
Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long. See, these Paladins of...
A great
No,
heat
not this.
roars
No,
through
not
you,
this again.
her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
So you haven't met your tadpole yet. Okay. Well, welcome to having a tadpole in your brain. It connects us. So now we can read each other's thoughts and stuff like that. It's great.
Fuck's sake.
I know.
Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices.
Voices?
From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted.
Yeah.
But alas, no joy.
Sadly not.
I'm Karlach. And you are?
Zoe. I'm Zoe. It's really nice to meet you. Yeah, there's other stuff, but I feel like I should just be We're friendly. Yes, Zoe. I'm Zoe. It's so nice to meet you.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Oh, I'm always game for
A
that.
little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at.
No, it generally doesn't.
You already know I fought in the Blood War.
Yep.
I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog.
Oh.
I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to
10
properly
years!
escape, but now I'm free.
Oh my goodness.
Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, sure. Let's send them back where they came from. But first, we gotta go reconnect with my friends. I gotta go talk to somebody named Zevlor, which you haven't met yet. I can introduce you. It'll be great. And then we've kind of got to stop, like, other stuff. And there's that thing in the swamp. But yeah, no, we'll add it to the list. No problem.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill.
Okay.
Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I love the way that you think. It sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off.
Sentiment is mutual.
Whew, I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
So, Karlach, listen, I didn't get to tell you about my friend Will. My friend Will doesn't... He's kind of been searching for you for a while. So, if you don't get the warmest of welcomes, it's nothing personal. But I'll talk to him, and I'll explain to him what I saw in my tadpole connection with your tadpole, and then maybe my tadpole and his tadpole can talk. I don't know. It's this, like, really confusing game of, well, whose tadpole said what? Hi, everyone!
It's her, Karlach, the archdevil's servant. We must rest in camp. It's time she had her due.
What?
Shit. I just can't shake you, can I?
This is really happening right now? This is happening? All right, fine. Let's go back to camp, everyone, and then we'll go talk to Zevlor after. Because I can't bring the two of you in to meet Zevlor like this. Wow, I didn't see this one coming.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Okay, hold on. Glad you two know each other by name and all that jazz, but listen, it's not at all what technically either of you think. But Will, Karlach's not here to hurt anybody.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Well, yeah, we don't talk about them.
Devil.
Listen,
I
Will.
know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
What?
The devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool.
Oh, no, not this.
A great
Oh,
fire
good.
roars through you.
Again.
The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach.
Wait!
It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
Oh god, not
I've
the
tried
sting.
to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's
Oh, again.
blade rays
Oh, good again.
slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You're
You
not being tricked.
saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
I don't know if she had a choice, Will. She apparently spent 10 years stuck with Zariel and then escaped. It doesn't exactly tell me or say to me somebody that wants to be there. You saw what I saw, though, Will. Like, literally, you saw it all. She's not a danger. She's in danger, if anything.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Oh my goodness. You are so stubborn. I can appreciate that. Usually speaking, I 100% can appreciate how stubborn an individual can be because I feel like sometimes I wrote the book on being stubborn. But Karlach's not a devil. You know it. And literally all of our lives depend on working together to get this tadpole removed. And I don't know about you, but somebody that's fought through everything that Karlach's fought through would be a really good ally to have.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
What? Tell
I'm
us.
asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods.
Okay.
Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
So are we all friends now? Are we all friends? Are we good? I think so. Okay. Let's check in with Karlach first. Hi, Karlach.
Glad Will saw sense.
Same.
Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
In fairness, I was the one that tracked you down. On accident, I might add. But I digress. I'm glad the two of you made peace, though. Sincerely, because we're all going to need each other in the end.
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
You will. You have one in me, I think, already. Possibly. Yes? 100%. Hey, Astarion, did you see what happened?
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening.
Oh, it's gotten spicy. Oh.
It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Do you think we could ask them just to stage it so we could, No, that's probably too much to ask. At some point, though, remind me to ask them if they wouldn't mind just practice fighting together or something. I'll bring snacks. What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Here's hoping we can. Okay. Hey, Lae'zel! Before I go say hi to Will, what do you think of Karlach?
Good thing for Will that Karlach called a truce. A tiefling that mighty would shred him to pieces and burn the remains. Now, what did you need?
Honestly, the way that you described that, 100% agree. That would have been something. Astarion wanted to No, now, he's more bloodthirsty than I thought, and I respect that. Are you sure a creche is the only path to a cure, by the way?
Entirely.
Okay.
I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library.
Okay.
The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Interesting. That kind of wisdom does seem very valuable. I mean, in fairness, though, what's in the books entirely depends on who writes them and from what perspective. I mean, for instance, I'm a bard, and when I'm out telling stories in order to make enough coin to pay the bills, depending on who my crowd is, depends on how a story gets embellished. So, you know, it seems very useful, but at the same time, you know.
Not books, but slates.
Oh.
Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Interesting. Well, thank you for that. That information actually does sound really interesting. Maybe one day I'll get to see something like that. But thank you for your time tonight, Lae'zel. Will, you doing okay after everything?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say.
That's fine.
And I've played my part all too poorly.
I don't know about that. I mean, given some of the performances I've seen, you definitely rank better than some of the worst, so at least there's that. Someone set you on Karlach's scent, though. Will, who was it? Why were you chasing her for real?
I can say only this.
Yeah?
Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats.
Oh, good.
One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Pay your what? Penance? What? Should I be worried? Is this something that I should prepare for? How do you even prepare for this?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Well, is there anything I can do to prepare for you and to get you some help? Like, can we smuggle you out of camp or something like that? Like, is it going to follow you wherever you go? Let me know. I mean, I'm great at I'm awful at escape plans, but we can make one. Gail, hi.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with.
Seriously.
The odds are stacked high enough against us already. No need to turn on each other.
Yeah, that almost got very, very messy. But good news is it didn't, and we were able to talk everyone down, and now everybody's ready for a good night's sleep. It's just sad we didn't get to talk to Zevlor beforehand, but I'm glad that we got it resolved before we met with him. Can I ask you, though, the condition that you have, why does it require magic? I've never heard of anything like that.
Think of it as tribute.
Tribute!
The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion.
Oh?
As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war.
Okay.
I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Okay. That's... Why do you keep leaving me with things in my head right before bed that terrify me, Gale? I'll talk to you soon, but now I'm terrified even more. I can't wait to get Shadowheart's perspective on all of this. This is sure to be something. Shadowheart! How are you? What'd you think of the little display we just had in camp?
It seems like Will and Karlach will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that at all. All right. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Because today was exhausting. I found just a new friend. Broke up a potential fight. Now I need a nap. Big nap.